Piles or hemorrhoids are swollen veins in the lower part of the rectum, and they're more common than you think. Many don't know they have them until the symptoms begin to kick in. Listen to these 5 warning signs of pile and take note of them. 1. Bleeding after pooping. If you observe bright red blood on the toilet paper or in the toilet, that's one of the most common signs of pile. Don't panic, but don't take it for granted. 2. Itching or burning around your butt. This happens when the swollen veins get irritated. If it's recurrent or worsens when you sit, don't ignore. 3. A small lump near your anus. You might feel a soft or sensitive bump. That's mostly a swollen vein popping out. 4. Feeling like you're not done pooping. Some people with internal hemorrhoids feel pressure even after going to the toilet. 5. Pain at discomfort when sitting. If sitting on a solid surface feels like sitting on a pebble, you could be dealing with external hemorrhoids. Pile is not deadly at first, but it can become a real pain in the arse. If you want to know more, let us know in the comments.
Okay, so we have all seen it. Like I have always been saying this all the time. Those of you who have always been following me, you know this is what I've always been preaching about. When it comes to hemorrhoid or pile, in Ghana we call it koko. It is really, really dangerous. Sometimes when I see customers calling for help, I know what they're going through. But the biggest problem for some of us is that we sometimes don't, listen to ourselves. It should be somebody, immediately something strange is happening in your system, you should be able to notify it and then quickly you work on that. Hemorrhoid has 4 stages. The first stage has to do with burning sensations in the anus. You go to toilet, you see blood. It becomes internally. It doesn't appear in your anus, but you feel the symptoms, the discomfortness, the pains. So the second stage, now it appears. Anytime you go to toilet, it appears. So this time, you don't do anything, you don't even touch it, but it will go itself. When it's happening like this, it is best that you quickly find a solution. You shouldn't see that as normal. The third stage is this time around when the hemorrhoid or pile appears in your anus after toilet, you have to push it. You push it before it will go back. It becomes very temporal. Now, the final stage, which is the 4th stage, this time if it appears in your anus, it doesn't go back anymore. It becomes permanent. It is no more temporal. This is where the problem is. This is where you will feel hell. There are people who cannot even sit down. Anytime you go to toilet, all you can see is blood. Only blood. Nothing liquid apart from blood. Hemorrhoid also makes you lose weight. You can be somebody in body size, you are fat a bit. But when you are facing the challenges from hemorrhoid, before you realize, you become slim. If you are a man and you are struggling with hemorrhoid, every man who has hemorrhoid, your bed performances becomes very poor. You'll be facing what we call quick ejaculation or premature ejaculation, and that you can never last long in bed. Hemorrhoid can also cause erectile dysfunction. So if you're having hemorrhoid, this will be one of your biggest problem. Waist pain. Sometimes whenever you are there, you are doing like this. You see, pile has different ways of operating in the system. So when you have this, all that you need is the Risco tonic and the general well-being powder. My brother, my sister, if you know somebody who is struggling with hemorrhoid, pile, get the person this product. For a tonic, one need at least 6 bottles of this tonic. Especially somebody who is at the last stage, which is the 4th stage. That person need this tonic at least. I use the word at least, meaning you can get even more. Because you need a permanent treatment, you don't need just 1 bottle of this and you feel you're okay. Some people, when they get this tonic and the powder, after taking these 2 products, when they feel relieved, then they think they are okay. Then they don't think of getting extra doses again. It is wrong. Somebody who is living with hemorrhoid for years, you don't expect taking just 1 of these and this, and you feel, because you don't feel the pain anymore, that ends everything. For the powder, you can get 2 or more depending on your packet. You see, most of you forget to understand that hemorrhoid operates within the blood. And when it operates within the blood, then it also developed that you see in your anus. You see on the screen, this particular one, right? So most of you have been buying all sorts of creams, oils, balms, and you are applying it on the hemorrhoid in the anus, forgetting that the problem is coming from the blood. The thing is inside the blood. So what you're applying on the hemorrhoid in the anus is not what you need. What you need is something you should take in. You need that medicine to take in to cleanse the problems. But if you're not doing this and you're buying balms, creams, oil, those things, you're not doing anything. This is why most of you notice that whenever you are applying the things on the hemorrhoid in the anus, you realize it disappears, right? But a few days, it comes back again. The thing is like a skin. It becomes part of the skin. So it will be growing, right? You need something to cleanse it from the blood. So this time around, whilst you are applying something on the hemorrhoid in the anus, you should be also taking in something. So when you get the tonic and the powder, you are going to get, for me, garlic. And then I will show you what to do. Once you are taking in the medicine, you'll be doing something with the garlic. So at the time you finish taking in full dosage of the tonic, which is about 5 or 6 bottles of this, before you realize the thing shrink also in your anus. And this time around, when it shrinks, there's nothing in the system again. Mind you, this is why whenever you are taking this product, you'll be having a running stomach. It will peg you. When it pegs you, then you should know that something amazing is about to happen. So when you go to toilet, anytime you finish pooing, look back into the WC. You see some things, some dirty things in your toilet with flames, a lot of flames. If you are having hemorrhoid, understand that you are going through hell. Hell, I mean the word hell. H-E-L-L, hell. It is not an easy task for one to have hemorrhoid. Me, King Richie, I am here to help you out. A lot of guys have used this with testimonies. Yesterday was 3rd September 2025. One customer from Kaswa has introduced me to the mother. The mother just got 2 of this for the starting. Few days, he called that the mother is seeing improvement. They order another dosage again. The mother has also introduced the product to a different woman. The woman has also ordered for this. Yesterday, they called and placed another order. A lot of guys from South Africa have also used this with testimony. Nigeria with testimony. In fact, around the world, as for Ghana, a lot. We have a lot of testimonies. My name is King Richie. This is Rich Away Herbal Tips. Please contact me on the number you see on the screen. +233 546 868315.